The truth shall set you free. Although in this case, it might get Jussie Smollett locked up. So now that all the details have finally came out, the two Nigerian brothers have told the truth and said that Jussie offered them, well, paid them $3,500 to stage this attack. He pretty much it's over. And like I said, the Scooby Doo mask is not fully off yet, though. First of all, the person who's number one vindicated is Joe Budden. Joe Budden was 100% correct. I know Star said didn't believe it in the beginning, but Star thought he was gay cruising. No, this was a completely staged event. However, I was just talking to my wife, Mrs. Haynes, and we came to the same conclusion. And you have to remember what Joe Budden said. Joe Budden knew that this was all staged. However, me and my wife were just talking. We don't believe for 1 second that this dude thought of this himself. I don't for 1 second believe out of nowhere this dude just said, "Hey, I'm gonna have friggin' pay these guys to stage this attack." For what reason? I don't believe he was gonna be written off any show or anything like that. I 100% believe Lee Daniels is involved in this. Network heads. There's a reason why after this attack you call your manager. Why Lee Daniels is involved. How many other people at Fox Studios could be involved? There's a reason why, and Joe Budden said this. Why is Taraji P. Henson, her first tweet is about the attack, support Jussie and buy his music? I believe this is a conspiracy that goes well beyond just this dude paying some people. I believe this was sent down from either Lee Daniels or other executives in conjunction with this man's manager to get this set up. Because how do you just meet these two nights? Like, are they friends? Then the phone records thing. He wouldn't handle. See, like I said, he didn't for a second think when he did this that there were any cameras anywhere. Do you know how much he must have been crapping his pants when he found out the police? And the police said, "Hey, we've identified the two men in that video." You know how much he was like probably crapping himself. Like, oh crap. He did not think they were ever going to find those two Nigerians dudes. They find them. So, what do you think his defense is right now? First, I guarantee you he's going to deny that he offered them money. Although, see, his problem is he was too specific in his story. And there's that connection to the Drawn Empire, so you can't even say that. He'll probably try and claim mental illness. He'll probably still try to blame Trump. He might go, oh, I just hate Trump so much that I would do this. So like it's still Trump's fault or something. I don't know, but like I said, I am of the belief this is a wider conspiracy involving at least Lee Daniels, but perhaps other people at Fox. And Joe Budden called it. You know, Joe Budden, he'd be on his conspiracy thing about labels and networks and stuff, but this is just more evidence that maybe it's true that they do concoct stuff like this. Now, if he did just think of it himself, obviously he needs to be charged, but I would think a mental facility would be better for him. You have to remember he's gay. He might actually like jail. He might actually not mind a visit there. So, but obviously, if true, well, if it's just him who orchestrated this, obviously mentally ill. But yeah, one would see his manager had to know about it. His manager had to be in on this. Had to be. And probably Lee Daniels too. But does it just stop at them or does it go all the way to Fox? Why would they do this? Doesn't he like have his own little movie or show coming out or something? Just for publicity, perhaps? get some eyes on Empire. Maybe the rating. I know Empire is a big show, but maybe it's not as. I mean, I watched the first season, but then not anymore of it. Maybe the ratings are going down a little too much. Hey, let's get some press, some good publicity, get people to start watching the show and support Jussie. Now it's now go back and watch everything he did and how it was cringe at the time he did it, but now knowing this, go watch that entire ABC interview with that Robin. By the way, I think it should go down in history. The worst interviewer ever. By the way. Now we find out like 3 days after the interview, proof he staged the attack. And you didn't ask one follow up or tough question, stupid. But go back and watch him on stage where he says, "I'm the new Tupac." Ugh, cringe. But yeah, so the Nigerian brothers, oh boy, they flipped. They flipped quick. You wanna know why they flipped so quick? Because they're from Nigeria, right? So they were like, "All right, you're gonna tell us what happened, or now we're gonna throw you in jail and charge you with a hate crime. Then we're gonna deport you. You can never come back." They were like, "Okay, sir, I tell you the truth. He offered us $3,500." You can, by the way, you can tell it was staged. He was barely touched. He had a bruised rib and a scratch under his eye. Because that's why, if you're going to do an attack or fake an attack, you gotta go all in, dude. You gotta be in the hospital, broken jaws, son. You can't have a fantastical story. Like, that's the problem. You got a little too fantastical. You made him get a news from the local hardware store. Bleach. I don't know where they got the bleach idea from. Freaking. And that he was hardly beat up. Like, obviously, the dude's not a method actor because Daniel Day Lewis would have been in a coma for 6 months if he staged the attack. Denzel would have at least had a broken leg or something. This cornball got a scratch. I was like, they tried lynching me, but I fought. Oh, how cringy is that now? I fought back. I fought back. Did you, stupid? Obviously not. You didn't fight back when they told you to start staging this. Jesus. So I'm glad the truth has finally come forward. But like I said, I still don't believe that the ultimate mask in Scooby Doo will be taken has been taken off yet. I think it goes higher than. And will he snitch? Will he say it goes higher? I don't know, but I do believe it goes higher than this Jussie Smollett.